Ever wondered how the entertainment giant Netflix started its journey? Let's rewind to the year 1997. Two visionary entrepreneurs, Reed Hastings and Mark Randolph, set their minds on revolutionizing the way we consume entertainment. Thus, Netflix was born. But here's a fun twist. It didn't start out as the streaming service we know today. No, Netflix's initial business model was quite a different beast. They started with DVD sales and rental by mail. Imagine that, ordering your favorite movies online and waiting for them to arrive in your mailbox. A far cry from today's instant streaming, isn't it? But it was innovative, a sign of things to come. It had the essence of what Netflix would eventually embody: convenience and a personalized entertainment experience. So, the Netflix we know today started as a humble DVD service. But how did it evolve into the streaming behemoth it is now? Transition to streaming. How did Netflix go from shipping DVDs to streaming movies and shows online? That's an intriguing question, isn't it? Well, get ready for a fascinating journey because the answer is quite a tale of innovation and adaptation. The year was 2007 when Netflix ventured into uncharted territory in the entertainment industry. Yes, that's right. In 2007, Netflix made a bold move that would forever change its trajectory and significantly set it apart in the market. It began to offer a streaming service, a feature that allowed subscribers to watch movies and shows online. Now you might think, well, streaming is commonplace today. But back then, it was a different ball game. The concept was novel and somewhat risky. It was a time when the internet was still evolving and high-speed broadband was not as ubiquitous as it is today. But Netflix, with its forward-thinking approach, saw the potential in streaming. The decision to transition to streaming was not made overnight. It was a calculated move, based on a keen understanding of market trends, evolving technology, and changing consumer behaviors. Netflix recognized that the future of entertainment was moving towards on-demand content, and they seized the opportunity. You see, before the advent of streaming, Netflix was primarily a DVD rental service. Customers would order DVDs online, and Netflix would ship them to the customer's doorstep. While this was a successful business model, it was not without its limitations. There were issues of DVD damages, shipping costs, and most importantly, the wait time for customers. Streaming eliminated these issues, offering instant gratification to the viewers. The introduction of streaming gave Netflix a competitive edge. It distinguished Netflix from traditional cable TV and other DVD rental companies. The company was no longer just a DVD rental service. It was now a pioneer in online entertainment. The move to streaming helped Netflix grow its subscriber base exponentially and positioned it as a leader in the industry. Streaming revolutionized Netflix, but it wasn't the only game changer in their journey. The transformation was just beginning. As we delve deeper into the story of Netflix, you'll discover more groundbreaking decisions that have shaped this entertainment giant's path. So stay tuned as we continue this captivating exploration. Expansion and original content. So what was the next big leap for Netflix? After transitioning to streaming, Netflix didn't stop there. In fact, they took a bold step in 2010, expanding their services to international markets. This move was more than just a geographical expansion. It was an ambitious plan to globalize entertainment, to bring stories from all corners of the world to your living room. But the real game changer came 3 years later in 2013. That year marked the birth of Netflix original content. Netflix took a gamble and invested in creating its own shows and movies. It was a risky move, as they were stepping into uncharted territory. But as we now know, this gamble paid off in spades. Original content became the backbone of Netflix's success. It set them apart from other streaming platforms. It wasn't just about providing a platform for viewing content anymore. It was about creating that content. Netflix originals started to generate a buzz, and soon, they were winning awards. Shows like House of Cards and Orange is the New Black were not just popular, they were critically acclaimed. This shift to producing original content was significant for many reasons. It gave Netflix control over the content it was streaming, reducing dependence on other production companies. It also allowed them to experiment with different formats and storylines, pushing the boundaries of what was expected from a TV show or movie. The introduction of originals also created a strong brand identity for Netflix. When you think Netflix, you think high-quality, binge-worthy shows and movies. And let's not forget, it also paved the way for the platform's economic growth. With each new original show or movie, Netflix was able to attract more subscribers, thus increasing its revenue. But perhaps the most impactful aspect of Netflix's original content is its cultural significance. Netflix originals have the power to start conversations, to challenge norms, and to reflect our society in ways that traditional TV often didn't. As Netflix grew, it became more than a streaming platform. It became a producer of award-winning content. The rise to dominance. How did Netflix achieve its dominant position in the streaming industry? It's a question that's intrigued many. The answer lies in a combination of factors that work together in perfect harmony to push the platform to the top. One of the first factors that set Netflix apart from its competition was its user-friendly interface. In a world full of complicated menus and hard-to-navigate platforms, Netflix stood out with its simple, intuitive design. It didn't just make it easy for viewers to find what they wanted to watch, it made the experience enjoyable. But a great interface would be nothing without content to back it up. Netflix understood this well and invested heavily in its content library. From Hollywood blockbusters to indie films, from acclaimed series to documentaries, Netflix offered a diverse range of options for viewers. It was like a buffet of entertainment, where there was something for everyone. Yet the real game changer was Netflix's personalized recommendation system. By leveraging advanced algorithms and machine learning, Netflix could predict what users might want to watch next, based on their viewing history. This not only kept viewers hooked, but also helped them discover new content they might not have found otherwise. It was this personal touch that truly set Netflix apart. As these factors came together, Netflix's growth started to skyrocket. The number of subscribers shot up, and revenue followed suit. From the early years of the 21st century to the mid-20s, Netflix saw an exponential increase in its user base. By 2024, it had become the undisputed leader in the streaming industry. Netflix's rise to dominance wasn't just about streaming content, it was about creating an unmatched viewer experience. It was about understanding what viewers wanted and delivering it in the best possible way. As we move forward, it will be fascinating to see how Netflix continues to innovate and adapt in this ever-evolving industry. Netflix today and beyond. What does the future hold for Netflix? That's the billion-dollar question, isn't it? As we stand at the precipice of tomorrow, it's clear that Netflix is facing a landscape filled with both challenges and opportunities. Competition, for one, is fiercer than ever. Giants like Amazon, Disney, and Apple are vying for their slice of the streaming pie, each bringing to the table their unique brand of entertainment. And let's not forget the myriad of other players out there, each with their own strengths and audiences. It's a battlefield, and Netflix is right in the thick of it. But Netflix has always been a trailblazer, a pioneer. It's not in their nature to back down. Instead, they're doubling down on their strengths. They're producing more original content than ever, banking on the fact that their unique voice and perspective will continue to resonate with viewers worldwide. And then there's the potential for new technologies. The advent of virtual and augmented reality, for example, opens up a whole new world of possibilities for storytelling. Imagine being able to step into your favorite Netflix show, interact with the characters, and truly immerse yourself in the narrative. It's an exciting prospect, and one that Netflix is undoubtedly exploring. In terms of predictions, it's a bit like trying to read tea leaves. But one thing is clear, Netflix is poised to continue evolving, to continue pushing the boundaries of what's possible in the realm of streaming entertainment. They've proven time and time again that they're not afraid to take risks, to innovate, to disrupt. So, this shift allowed Netflix to expand globally and invest in original content, transforming from a platform that hosts movies and shows to a powerhouse that produces them. The rise to dominance wasn't easy, but with strategic moves and constant innovation, Netflix became a synonym for streaming entertainment. Looking ahead, Netflix continues to push boundaries, shaping the future of entertainment with bold ideas and technologies. From a DVD rental service to a global streaming giant, Netflix's story is a testament to innovation and evolution in the entertainment industry.